Hey everyone, my name is Lily. Hi. This is my first how-to video, I guess, other than recording some other videos and podcasts that I do on the side as a project. Now I'm playing a lot with ChatGPT, so I kind of wanted to record all the processes that I go through, not limited to ChatGPT, but also playing with lots of Amazon ads, mid-journey techniques that I've learned on the way. I just published a book on Amazon on my own. This was my second book. I actually published two books. So anyway, I wanted to share the knowledge with the world out there who might need similar help that I had to go through. And YouTube has been very helpful, and all the other YouTuber has been a great help navigating this realm. So just wanted to do the same for everyone else. And I'm not sure how much I could record and how much I can share, but I think even just this video will help. So let's get it started. I'm just to subscribe if you are curious of what I'm gonna come up with. Maybe subscribing the channel might encourage me more to create more videos, or even the like, I would be appreciated. I'm not a professional YouTuber. My video editing skill sucks. I'm using this tool called Descript. It's very interesting, so I would love to cover this tool at one point as well, because it's really fun to work with, but it's still a bit, I don't know, glitchy. Anyway, yeah, let's get it started. I tried to show my face, but didn't work. Maybe I need to buy a new laptop because I'm doing more on my computer now. Past half year, I was painting analog most of the time, so didn't really need computer, but now I'm making books, doing lots of stuff on my computer, using GPT all the time, Mid-Journey, running stuff. Now I'm trying to run command line on my MacBook Air. Bit of a hustle. Today I want to introduce Auto GPT, how to use kind of a video. I haven't really done it, so I'll just show you how I'm doing it while I'm typing with command line and see where we go. I had a bit of a hiccup upon using Auto GPT. So I went to this page, Auto GPT. So GitHub, torrent, tool, /Auto GPT. Follow all the instruction in the README. Didn't really watch this video, but I watched a bunch of a YouTube video before I start following this instruction. Just few of them, not bunch of. To begin with, I didn't even have a Python installed. I had an OpenAI API, but I don't have an invitation to ChatGPT full API. ChatGPT API full. Is that the official name? I don't know. Anyway, I only have version 3 for API. So that's the limitation. Oh, I didn't get the Pinecone API key yet. Maybe I need to do that. And the 11 Labs key, I got it just in case if I want to try something else. Yeah, and then I follow this instruction. For those who are very new to command line, I had a bit of experience. The company that I used to work for, I was making website with using WordPress. So I had an opportunity to use command line, but that doesn't really mean I am fluent using command line terminal, the black screen you always see when you see like engineers working on the computer. What you have to do is you go to the search and then go terminal and then enter, and you get to this terminal screen. It's not necessarily black screen, so you might see what is this? It's a notepad. But if you do something, then you might not be able to get out from the terminal. So that's why I always get stuck. Oh, what was the command that I need to type to get out from this screen, etc. Anyway, you can maybe look up basic tutorial for how to use terminal command line to just to make your day easier, because you will be using this a lot. And I haven't done that. Maybe I should, because I need to review all the commands that I forgot already, like even moving the file or like finding a path. Like I said, getting out of the editing mode and stuff like that. I don't even know how to call it. It was tricky. So yeah, try out a bit learning like before you give up, because I'm not an engineer and I'm still able to navigate somewhat. And then also your great friend is a ChatGPT. Ask questions that you don't understand to ChatGPT, or it even send the error you find here. I had a bunch of error here coming here, giving me that my API key is wrong. So I was trying to figure it out, and I was trying to remove the cache on my browser, and it reproduced API key. And then I asked ChatGPT what's wrong with, my code, or what's happening in the command line. And then they found that I had like a duplicated key in my M file. So yeah, so I was able to fix that. And then next thing that I run into was it gave me this error saying API limit reached, waiting 10 seconds, and it keep looping and it didn't stop. And I checked Twitter, and then there was a lady who had the same issue. And then I was like, So I did a bit of a research and then found that this API rate limit reach error happens when you don't have a pay plan on the ChatGPT API. Because I am on the pay plan on the ChatGPT, like GPT Plus. So I'm able to use ChatGPT 4. So I thought that's weird. Like I should have more, capacity. And I checked like a free, I don't know, like there's like bandwidth that you could use up, and then there was still a bunch of space. But then I found out from different YouTube, what was this guy? Where did he? Yeah, this guy. He made Yash Tucker. He made a quick fix for Auto GPT API limit reach video, and this kind of like walk you through how to combat the error that I run into, that you may run into if you are not paying for the API. Basically, you need to go to the ChatGPT settings. Where is it? Yeah. And then you go to the billing. And then from there, add the payment method, because even though you are paying for GPT Plus, you still have to add the new payment method, just the credit card information and your billing address. And then you set up the usage limit. The guy who was explaining in the YouTube video had a soft limit of $1 and hard limit of $5. So I decided to just go as low as I can. And then I saved it. I went to API keys again. It regenerated the API. And now I run the same command, which is, no, of course, I have to update a nano M file. Doing nano, this is the error I see. I'm so poor at doing this. So if you do nano.m, then it'll open up another page, and then you'll update the API key there. And then I run the same command to run Auto GPT. Where is it? Okay, yeah. So this is require Python 3, so don't forget to put 3 because I run into an error if it's like a Python script main.py didn't run. So Python 3 script / main.py. And then I only have a GPT-3 API, so I had to put -- GPT-3 only, and that will run this GPT 3.5 only mode, which is enabled now. And then it went into, welcome back. Would you like me to return to being Entrepreneur GPT? Continue with the last settings, which is the default settings apparently. And then it'll give you like a name, role, and goal. These are the 3 settings you will be doing. But this is the default right now that they got when you run it for the first time, I guess. And then they'll ask you, do you want to continue? Yes or no. So I type yes. If you type yes, then it starts running whatever that you have. But I didn't want to run this Entrepreneur GPT as a default because I have no idea what it would do. Right? So I decided to create a new GPT, rewriting these names. So instead of doing yes, I tried it, right? Like yes didn't work for me. So I did it. Here. Where did it go? Sorry, I tried it so many times. Yeah, okay. So the same thing. I run this script, Python 3 script, and then GPT 3.4 enabled. Here, right? Continue. Would you like to continue? I said no. So that gives me different script. Saying welcome to Auto GPT. Enter the name of your AI and its role below. Enter nothing will load defaults. So if you don't enter anything, that it goes back to this Entrepreneur GPT, the default settings. But I ended up typing SEO GPT. And then it says, I'm at your service. For example, an AI designed to autonomously develop and run business with sole goal of increasing your net worth. So I decided this is the example they gave me. And I was able to type here the new name. So I put SEO GPT because I wanted to improve my SEO. I've been working on my website SEO, but it's really slow. And there's only so much that I can do on my own, even utilizing GPT-3. So yeah, and then I am running my website on Squarespace. And it's a bit tricky. Actually, this command is a bit messed up because I don't run this website Squarespace. I have like 3 websites that I'm running, and one of them on the Squarespace not really catching up any of the SEO, although I've written like 20 articles so far. Of course, my SEO strategy is not on the professional level, but I think I'm not too beginner of it, but still struggling to pick up the SEO. I definitely need to rewrite this script, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So let's just use this as an example, right? So I want to increase the net worth. This is the example, right? Increase net worth, gross Twitter account. But what I want to do is I want to sell the book that I just published. And because I'm not like a known publisher or known author or known shop that I have an existing customer base, it is really hard for me to start selling the book that I publish. And I really believe in the value of the book that I provide. So, and it's on Amazon. It's like a print-on-demand system that I publish book on Amazon, and then whenever they get the order, they'll print it and send it. So I don't have to manage the inventory. And as a solo entrepreneur, it's so important to start small and it's really helping me out this way. But if I'm not selling any books, then I cannot, continue doing what I do. So I really want to get be noticed by the target audience, and then also, of course, sell my books, and then, of course, make profit. Because I'm running an Amazon ad right now, but it's really critical that to make sure that you are profitable even after running ad, on top of the cost of printing, because each print costs a lot compared to someone who would probably have inventory, although they might have to pay money to the publisher or whoever they're working with. So that's my current goal. So yeah, I want to increase the website visit, increase click-through rate. Maybe I need to reword this to more specific, having like X% or given specific number to the AI to make it more clear, crystal clear, and increase click-through rate, increase number of sales without spending money, increase Instagram account engagement and its click-through rate as well. Sell other items that's on my store, see typo, store.japan.com. So this is the prompt that I gave, and I have no idea what this using memory of type local cache. I guess it's using my local memory. And the SEO GPT thoughts. To start with, let's search for effective marketing strategy for selling books on Amazon. Researching about marketing strategy for selling books on Amazon will help lay the foundation for success. Plan. Research effective marketing strategy, implement and track strategy, continuously evaluate and adjust strategy. So what I'm seeing right now, these two, research effective marketing strategy and implement and track strategy. Yeah, research an effective marketing strategy. I have done it with ChatGPT 3, ChatGPT 4. They give me some strategy, but most of the stuff are things that I already know. Although I'm not a marketing specialist, I have a degree in marketing, and I also kind of be in a startup environment, so I know how marketing works technically. I've been doing product manager, so past almost a decade. So I am familiar with the marketing strategy, and all the answer that I got from ChatGPT 3 or 4 was pretty generic. I find that YouTubers, sharing their knowledge on YouTube, they have more specific marketing strategy that's pretty specific compared to what ChatGPT gave me as an answer. In terms of implementing and tracking strategy, this is the part that I had to execute when I asked question to ChatGPT 3 or 4. They gave me, okay, this is what you have to do. Improve SEO by improving SEO title, or add internal link or external link to some website that's very well known, or things like that, right? And then in terms of execution, I was the one doing the execution. I'm not sure how this Auto GPT will run implementation and tracking strategy. And it also continuously evaluate and adjust strategy, because if they don't get the access to my website, I don't know if they can do that without getting my help. But it is Auto GPT should, get things done on their own. So I am wondering how they would do it. The demo that I've seen on YouTube about Auto GPT was checking out all the website URL that's given. For example, all the recipe site, all the pages will have like events, annual events, things like that, like Easter or Christmas. And it became very Christian. Let's go Hanukkah. And then based on these events calendar, they've, I guess, checked it will produce the upcoming events recipe. And that was the Auto GPT command. So it's pretty basic. It does do a bit of an extra, but unless you put this Auto GPT in a continuous mode, which they suggest not to do, although they have settings to do so, I guess you just produce one recipe and that's it, right? So I wonder how far this could go. Okay, so the criticism: ensure that the research conducted is reliable and up to date. I guess this criticism is like talking to ChatGPT itself, ChatGPT talking to ChatGPT itself, like we do. Like we come up with the idea and then we criticize ourselves and then we come up with solution to the criticism that we came up on our own. So he or she is doing that on their own, right? As a ChatGPT. Okay, so next action, command equal Google, arguments, input effective marketing strategy for selling book on Amazon. So it seems like it's gonna run the command to go into the search on Google with the search keyword of this. So let's see what it do. So I just put yes. So system command Google return. So I guess Google returned all these website references. And then now it was thinking. And the SEO GPT thoughts. Okay, our first course of action should be to improve the SEO of your website. Let's start by conducting a website audit to identify existing issues and potential areas of improvement. By performing a website audit, we can identify technical and non-technical issues that needs to resolve in order to improve your website visibility and user experience, resulting in increased traffic and conversion. Plan is perform a comprehensive website audit using a tool like SEMrush or Hrefs to identify existing technical and non-technical issues. Okay. And address technical issues such as page speed, mobile responsive, SSL certificates, So basically, a very basic website audit most of the people would do. It's not necessarily easy to do it on our own, but we can do it by human. But let's see what it do. The criticism is ensure that the audit include both technical and non-technical issue good, and then that any issue identified addressed in a timely manner. Okay. So the next action is command Google arguments input how to conduct the website audit for improve SEO. Okay, so they still need to evaluate how to do the audit. If this was a human, after doing the Google search, you have an option of doing it on your own and do minimum because you are not a professional auditor and you might not understand everything that Google might give you as an answer. Or I was thinking of auditing using hiring someone on Fiverr or these like a freelancing platform to do the audit and then give me the suggestion. However, if I do so, the executing the work would be me. So that's something I am already doing and wanted to avoid. So it would be great if the Auto GPT can do that. Okay, let's go with yes. Okay, so now Google returned how to do a website audit. So that's Google's response. And then SEO thought about it, what to do, reading the response from the Google. To increase website visit, let's analyze our website's SEO and make an improvement where necessary. It seems it's a bit looping. Let's see what they said before. Because here it says improve the SEO of your website. Let's start conduct audit. Anyway, let's continue, yeah. Okay, optimizing our website for search engines will improve visibility and potentially drive more traffic to the site. So like there are things that I already know, but I kind of have to go through. There's a bit of a redundancy that I'm not sure if I could actually, I don't know, skip this process, or it's necessary for GPT to learn himself how to do it. Okay, so now it's again command in Google, how to analyze website SEO. Okay. Okay, let's do that. SEO checker, analyze your site for 100 plus SEO issues. Okay, so these website hrefs, I know they're good, but you need to pay. So I'm not sure how we go about this. Let's use the SEO checker. The tool will help us identify any technical SEO issue that could be hindering our website rank. Navigate to hrefs.com and access the SEO checker tool. Enter our website URL into the tool. Okay. I don't know if they know my website URL. So let's see what they can do. It took a bit of a time than the previous. See, it says you need to sign up for Hrefs Webmaster Tools, which is free. You can verify ownership of your website by connecting Google Search Console. So what is it asking? Let's sign up for Href Webmaster Tool and verify our website ownership. So the plan is navigate to hrefs.com and sign up for Href Webmaster Tool. Verify website ownership. Use the SEO checker tool to monitor our website. Ensure that the website ownership is verified. Wonder if they can do that without me involved. That would be really smart if they can even sign up, but it's really scary though. Also, this is a Chat GPT 3, so I'm not 3.5, so I'm not sure how smart this is. Kind of like repeating the same thing. I hope I'm not spending so much money for shitty stuff. Okay, so now it's repeating the same thing that it says here, right? So they can't get into the system on their own, which is bad. So it seems like I can continuously run this command or no to exit the program or enter feedback for SEO GPT. So let me try to give a feedback. I don't know if what it does, but let's see. I haven't tried it. The feedback is, it seems like sign to HFFs or any other system requires myself to log in is Google account or any other sign up. See what it says. Human feedback. It seems like you can, so this is a human giving feedback. It says, warning, failed to parse AI output, attempted to fix. If you see this warning frequently, it's likely that your prompt is confusing the AI. Okay, I just gave feedback, but I didn't really give feedback with the action. So maybe that's why the AI is confusing the AI. Okay. So input will be, what are the things AI can do without, So I asked, can they actually sign up into the system? Okay, so it gave me another warning. Okay, I'm not sure what I could do, so I'll just end this. Yeah. So what I could do is, again, see, I don't even know how to bring back the command that I've used it before. I'm running again. Okay, so now back again. I'm not gonna continue with SEO GPT, but I'll just name again SEO GPT. Anyway, this is how Auto GPT run for now. I'm gonna explore a bit more and see what else I could do with this. I haven't seen much examples out there, so let's see what we get out of this. Thank you for watching.